Unpopular opinion. Ketchup tastes ass. Crocs, they're pretty cool. And smelling your own farts is actually kind of pleasant. Today, we're going to be looking at the internet's most unhinged, unpopular opinions. Without further ado, let's get right into the news. Fake tans make people look smelly. You know how some people just look like they kind of smell bad? I feel that way when I see people with fake tans. I got nothing against them. Do what you want. But so often, fake tans look like someone rubbed orange dirt on themselves, especially on their hands or face. My brain makes a quick association of this person looks smelly. There was a girl I knew in college, super gorgeous, very lovely person, did not smell bad in reality, but she used fake tanner a lot, and I couldn't help but think, go put a gun down, like damn. Some people watching this right now are going to be butthurt, but I kind of understand it. If you put a little bit on and you rub it in and it's all even, like sometimes you can't even tell, but when it's like caked on and all patchy, you're doing too much. Dry chicken is better than moist chicken. I'll never understand the obsession people have for wet meat. Well, you haven't lived, mate. Particularly chicken. Moist chicken is chewy, slimy, and makes you wonder if it's even cooked. Whereas dry chicken almost crumbles in your mouth. The taste, texture, and eating experience is superior in every way. I have to disagree with that. I didn't cook the slim chicken any of the times I've experienced it. People and places who are obsessed with getting maximum moisture into chicken will cook it until it won't make you sick. Stop there, but the texture is still whack. I feel like this is a you problem. I feel like a lot of people have this with chicken, that they have to really overcook it just because they're so self-conscious about undercooking it and getting food poisoning. But dry chicken is awful. Like, why is your chicken slimy? Been cooking your chicken in pickle juice or something? I think you need to just get better at cooking, because I've never had slimy chicken before. Fully remote workers are becoming the socially awkward homeschool kids of the adult world. I agree with this. I spend a lot of time in my room and not out in public. So I definitely agree with this because it's happening to me. I speak to a camera and you probably wouldn't get the impression that I'm socially awkward. You know, I'm speaking quite quickly and I'm, moving my arms and stuff, but how did that? Oh my God. Ow. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm not awkward at all. People who use the word deep conversation or want them are usually as stale as expired chips. I feel like I'm the type of guy who says I like deep conversations, but I'm going to hear you out. So let's hear what you have to say. The people who want to have deep conversations often don't have any topic in mind, just the vanity of being deep. They often don't go deep at all, just make incredibly benign and common observations. Any topic can be as deep or as shallow as you want it to go, and you get there by small talk. I'm the type of guy who likes to get down to the nit and grit on how people's brain works and why we do the things that we do, and sort of unpacking all of that. And to me, that's what deep conversation is. And you do have to get there by... I don't think you need a topic to talk deep. A lot of people think that you have to talk about politics or the way the world is constructive and the higher ups and everything to have deep conversation. But I think deep conversation is talking about the simplest things in life and getting down to like how that came about and how things adapt from the small things. So I like to think that I like deeper conversation and I know what deep conversation is. Or at least what deep conversation to me is anyway. Regular Oreos are better than the double stuffed Oreos. Can't lie, guys. Unpopular opinion, I don't really like Oreos that much. I feel like it don't hit the spot. Like I'll have one and then I'm just addicted to the sugar rush. I want to have the whole packet. Not because I actually like them, but because I'm addicted. Both in the same category for me, Bigger isn't always better. Life lesson. You're welcome. Breaking up via text or call is good for both sides. I've done both. I've broken up with somebody over text and I've been broken up with over text. Both of them aren't very nice, but you know what? I'm just going to hear what you have to say. I'll give my opinion after this. I said what I said, but it only works if two of the following criteria are met. People do not live in the same household. Yeah, that'd be pretty awkward. You're going down for dinner, and how are you dealing with the breakup? Are you over it yet? What is for dinner, by the way? 2, you first deliver the news, and then on the same call/message, you agree on a time and date to meet up and talk about it face to face. I think that's pretty fair. Pros for the person initiating a breakup. I get to type or say the exact things in the way I pre-planned, carefully picking words and thinking through the things I'm about to say. I don't want to ramble on, say things I don't mean, forget to mention certain points, or not be clear in my communication just because I'm super nervous. Pros for the person receiving the news. I actually get to process these feelings, emotions on my own, in the comfort of my own privacy, and not being hit with the news in public or in front of the other person. Whatever emotions I'm living through, I want to process myself. I want to understand what this means to me and to my future. I don't feel other persons entitled to see my raw reaction. Well, I always think if you break up on bad terms, like what would you do? You're sitting having dinner. Oh yeah, I want to break up with you, by the way. But was it the cheesecake you wanted for dessert again, or you have no ice cream? So I feel like that's the most awkward thing. I wouldn't want to be in that environment on either sides of it. So I feel like breaking up over text is like you can both, like you've said exactly what you want to say, and you've received it and got time and your own space to react to it in your own way. I kind of agree with you, and some people might not agree with you. They might say, oh, you should have had the decency to at least see me in person. Come on, man. Like if you're breaking up, you just want to be in your own space. Okay, now we're going to go for some quick fire opinions, just going through the titles, and I'm going to give my opinion on what I think about it. If you can understand what somebody is trying to say, word choice, pronunciation, and grammar do not matter at all. Okay, I feel like your grammar in this sentence was pretty bad. No, I get what you mean. Like, if I say something and I miss out a couple of words, unless you're my friend and you're deliberately trying to make fun of me, what's the point in correcting me? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Just like we can skip this whole ordeal. I know I've messed up what I'm trying to say. Just carry on and act like it didn't matter. No, I agree with that one. It should be more socially acceptable to tuck trousers into socks, just like people often did in the early 20th century. That can't be true. Oh, people did do this. Who came up with this? They need to be banned from Reddit. Disagree. Keeping birds as pets is diabolical. If you have a bird, I'm sorry, but honestly, I fully agree with this. Child actors shouldn't star in movies they can't watch. I agree. Dark mode is objectively worse for reading and focus than light mode. Disagree. I love my dark mode, me. Interview style dating is actually the best for dates 1 and 2. It depends on who you're on a date with. If you're with somebody who's happy to sit down and have interview style questions fired at them, no, I feel like that's valid. As long as the person's comfortable with that, then I feel like it's a good way to understand if you're compatible with somebody or not. Heelys or some sort of form of wheel-based shoes should be the norm. Thank God somebody said it. I literally said this the other day. I love Heelys, man. I wish I could just skate around my town in my Heelys and no one judging me for it. Yeah, I think I might get put on a list if I do that. Smelling a perfume from 5 feet away is not bad. I think it is bad. If you're affecting my senses from 5 feet away, you need to chill out. Carrots should be dipped with ketchup, not ranch. Disagree. Man, I hate ketchup, bro. Sprinting feels fantastic and we'd be happier if we did it more. I play football, right? So I'm lucky enough to still have the opportunities to be in a full-out sprint. And I feel like nothing in the world matters when you're running at full speed. Unless you're running away from something, then, you know, you might have a couple of things on your mind. Open-toed shoes, especially flip-flops, are the worst clothing item ever. I guess you could say I totally disagree with that comment there. Obvious jokes are not funny. If you like this comment, you should like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'm currently on 2 subscribers right now. So if you're watching this, I know you're not subscribed. So come click that thing, man. Click it, man. Click, mate. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. I know I will, because this video was so good, and if you're still watching it, then you can watch another video. Come on, man. Come on. Thanks for watching, man. Come on, thanks. Appreciate it. That was the worst outro ever. Oh my god.